everybody, it is Kalaxin here. If you guys enjoy this video, you guys should become patrons over on Patreon. And support the channel. But you guys can just subscribe. I'll still love you. It's okay. So, here's another thing. We got a community tab, which only the cool YouTubers have. It was in beta, and now we got one. So.
Oh, it's been out for a while.
I know, for other people. You had to have a certain amount of subscribers, and so I guess it let us in.
So when you said for the cool people...
Well, that was part of the requirement for the beta. So, like, Arnold has it, Unicorn of War, he has it, but we didn't have it, because... I guess we just didn't trigger
we probably have
YouTube.
It?
Why?
Because everyone else probably has it now, too.
I don't know about that. Anyway, YouTube crashed last night, so
yeah,
maybe it was a part of that somehow. They were just like, fuck it! Everyone gets one now! Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about the old lady that was in the trailer and all the theories that people have about her. Also, guys, I'm still sick, which is why I look like this. Hunter is beautiful, which is why he looks like that. So, we're gonna talk about the relic woman, the old woman. But my preferred theory is that she's the genie of the relic. So, the relic is the lamp.
You know what I don't
miss? The of knowledge is the lady.
Do you know what I don't miss about doing...
Don't you remember how we did that theory last year about the relics being people? What if she is technically the relic, like, personified? Like, she just, you rub the lamp and she comes out, and that's why she's there. You know? I like that one best. But there are some other ones, so we're gonna go through some other ones today. Okay. So, what do you think, Hunter?
I think she's just a lady who they meet in Atlas.
But that's not...
I think sometimes the correct answers are the simplest ones.
But that's not, like, related to what I just said,
And frankly... And
frankly what?
And frankly, if that character was supposed to be a super special character we're gonna have to see a lot of, I wouldn't like that because I'm not crazy about her design.
Oh, what? You don't like it?
Looking at her.
Oh, Hunter, that's controversial. I don't know about that.
Wait, which old lady? Because there was the old lady with
the goggles.
Yeah, the goggles.
You don't like her design? Oh my god.
I don't think I do.
Okay, you don't think that you need to look at her again?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
So,
keep talking.
whatever.
And I forgot I turned my
phone
off.
But do you like my idea of her being a relic genie? Is my question.
I didn't like the idea of the relic genie. I don't remember totally.
Okay.
If I'm... And honestly, I don't think it has stayed that way. You know, I'm going to take the bold idea of...
I think I have some pictures of her in my photos if you just want to look through my photos.
Alright.
Anyway,
skip your news.
Here's my other, our other theory.
No, but you'd take a lady of the lady...
Oh, you know why? It's because she has a tattoo on her shoulder, and I was like, what the fuck is that? We're going to talk about her and the cloaked person later, by the way. So here's the other one.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, the other one...
I guess she's not as bad. I don't know.
You're not as bad as you remember. Okay.
You know what her glasses remind me of?
We're gonna talk about
the things at the eye doctor's. Eye doctor where they press it.
No!
It looks like 2 feet.
Oh
and they press it against your eyes and you're like, number 2. Alright, between 2 and 3? Okay. Yeah, no, number 2 still. Okay. She looks like she has
let's refocus.
Yes.
So some people think that she could be the Winter Maiden, that she got the powers in her youth and then she just had them forever because maybe she's like a hermit shaman sort of person, right? She has a skull. She's kind of voodoo-y a little bit.
If they were all just young women, it would get boring. So I dig the idea.
The Grandma Maiden.
And, like, she would be cool if she was, like, wily and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had such a negative connotation when I first saw her.
I feel like that this theory kind of ties into the other one, which is just that she's sort of a shaman or a, like, a person that uses raw dust as, like, a magic person.
Google Glass.
Basically.
Remember Google Glass? My shoulders look very broad in this shirt. Continue.
Anyway, so I think that that's also a good idea, that she's just sort of a wanderer and she's gonna help them get to Atlas. Like, she's just an old lady. She's just a wanderer. And maybe she uses, like, raw dust, so it's kind of like magic spells and stuff. But she kind of reminds me of Mama Odie from Princess and the Frog. Like, she just has the skulls and she's just, like, a wrinkled old lady. Like, I don't know. And she has the stick. Does she have a stick? I don't know.
She kind of has prayer beads almost.
Yeah! That's what I'm saying.
So I guess that's given a shaman vibe.
Exactly.
Although then the maidens are somewhat spiritual, seeing as magic and gods and
also, some of these can be the same ones. You understand what I'm saying? So she could be a shaman lady and the Winter Maiden. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have... These ideas can coexist in a certain amount of context. So, the other theory...
I would like to mention that when you said that she was the genie... that people showed a photo of the relic, and people are saying that the relic looks smaller now.
Oh yeah, because it shrunk.
Yeah, so maybe because,
maybe
she
she's
jumped
out
of it.
Exactly.
That would seem to... I don't know if it was
really want this to be what's going on. Anyway, the genie
I
one.
wonder if sometimes you want things so hard you make it happen even though
the other thing is that people want her to be a silver-eyed warrior because she has the goggles on, and so there's two reasons. That she has the goggles on to make sure that nobody notices her silver eyes, right? And then there's a theory that they ripped out her silver eyes because like Tyrion and Hazel like were like an eye for an eye, like we've dealt with them before, right? That's my Hazel voice.
Sure.
And so they gouged her eyes out, and so she uses that Atlas technology to be able to see. And that's like an idea that could coexist with the other ones. Like maybe those do help her see, but she didn't get her eyes gouged out because she was a silver maiden. You understand? A silver maiden? A silver-eyed warrior, right? So the blindness is something that I mentioned in my analysis of my reaction, but it can kind of coexist with other ideas. But the specific one for the silver-eyed warriors is she's either a silver-eyed warrior hiding her eyes, sort of like how Raven hides her like little
fires.
Or that could be the same thing if she's the Winter Maiden, she's hiding her.
Do you think that would fuck up your mascara?
Maybe.
The fire in your eyes?
It kind of looks like a cat's eye. It's just a big cat's eye.
There's waterproof mascara, but there's not fireproof mascara.
Raven doesn't need mascara. She's beautiful as she is.
Well, anyway. Of course she's beautiful, but sometimes she wants to look good for Vernal. Or,
so those are some other ideas.
Various drunken individuals she meets at a...
You mean Crow?
Okay, so not Crow.
Okay.
There's an issue with that.
Next one is
Why did you go there?
That she's just an old friend of Ozpin, and so she may not have any necessarily special powers, but she like knows Oz and is just gonna help them get to Atlas.
That seems like the most likely.
So that kind of fits in with the shaman idea too. Unless it, like instead of a random person or shaman woman or whatever they just meet, they meet this girl and she's actually related somehow to, not related, but related to Ozpin, right? The last idea, and I think this is, I don't want to say it's the worst one, it's the most interesting one, is that she is a part of the Schnee family, and she is basically a grandma or great-grandma Schnee, with the white hair and all the other stuff.
Bring her up again?
Bring her up again? Okay.
Look at her skin tone.
How dark she is?
Yeah, does that look like the fucking Aryan Schnee family to you?
Yeah, but she could have been Nicholas's wife, darker. Right? Right? I don't know. In the light, she does. This is oversaturated.
But when you flip it around, it's like, yeah, no, that's pretty dark.
Yeah. Well, that's what people want her to be, I think.
People want her to be a lot of things.
Maybe. I feel like Grandma Schnee is another thing that can sort of intersect with the other ones. Like, she could be Grandma Schnee and the Winter Maiden. She could be, like, a random old friend of Oz and the Winter Maiden. You understand what I'm saying here, guys? So... it's not necessarily about which theory is right, because I feel...
She can be the Winter Maiden and the Winter Maiden.
I feel like parts of all these theories can come together somehow, personally. Okay, I like the Relic Genie. I'm biased to my own fucking idea. But if I had to pick one that's not mine, to be honest, I like the idea of the Silver-Eyed Warrior with her eyes gouged out, just because we heard that they were gonna introduce a Silver-Eyed Warrior character last season or something. And then they didn't. They cut the character out. So this could be why they cut the character out, right? They wanted to put her somewhere else. So I feel like that maybe is the most realistic answer. Like, if we're going with one of the more fantastical ideas, with, like, the basic of basic ideas, maybe she's just a shaman.
She might be just a shaman.
But I subscribe to all of these theories. That's the worst part. Like, I'm not only a multi-shipper, I'm a multi-theory.
What if she's
like, all of these theories are right now. But you know what I mean.
What if she's like a...
Oh, there's one more! What if she is a bad guy?
Okay, so I wasn't going to guess that she's a bad guy.
I know that you weren't going to say that,
a new villain, so it's entirely possible she's like a wily old lady, evil old lady.
Some people think that she's actually a bad guy that works for Salem.
Okay.
And
I thought it was possible that she's like an academy...
But she can't.
No,
a
it's
teacher?
Ironwood, right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You meant the professor. Or you meant the headmaster, right?
I meant headmaster, but it's Ironwood.
Yeah, she could be a professor.
Isn't Ironwood also the military and the school or something?
He gets two seats on the council.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah. So, but what if she's evil? Like, what if this is all a red herring? Like, what if she's like, oh, Ozpin, my old friend, I'll help you, and then she's like, meh, meh, meh. Exactly like that. My nose tickles when I do that. I'm falling apart. Like, look at this, guys. Anyway.
You really
I think that's it. I think that's all of them. If she turns out to secretly be a villain, I'm gonna be here for Grandma. Grandma villain.
It's actually a flashback.
A flashback?
Yes, Ironwood before his sex change.
But
and he bleached his
he's
skin.
with the girls, though. Or
and he
she's
bleached
with the
his skin. And that's a good point.
Yeah, sorry, Hunter. gotta take down your idea. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh, wow, we're going back straight into this, aren't we?
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed, I encourage you guys to become patrons over on Patreon. Patrons get a lot of different rewards, ranging from early access to all of our videos up to a week in advance. $10 patrons actually get them sometimes weeks in advance, or even like a month in advance. It depends on how much we record for. But also, all of our patrons get access to our Discord server, which is really cool if you guys want to talk to us in a more direct way. I obviously hang out a lot there. And there are just a bunch of other rewards that you guys can check out on Patreon. You guys can sort of see for yourself, and if you want to support us, you want to help us out, you want to see more videos like this and want to help keep us going, you guys would really help us out. So yeah, I hope that you guys will consider becoming patrons, and I hope that all of our patrons enjoy seeing their lovely names at the end of the screen, because we couldn't do this without them. So I will see you guys later. Bye.